Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we watch these volume spike columns right here, all 5 of them, to see if we see any volume spikes in any stocks. They will pop up here. We want to see this number increasing in any of these columns. Once we see a stock spiking, we come and check the current bar volume, and we want to see this number being attacked. We want to see lots of volume here as much as possible. We don't want to see any delays. We want to see that the buyers and sellers are having a battle. Once we confirm we have a lot of action going on, we want to confirm that these green bars in our Dominator Master are above this yellow average volume line. These green means they're buyers. The red means they're profit taking or sellers. But at the same time that this all happens, we want to also see the My Blessing indicator turn green and start moving north. So to do it quickly, we see a volume spike. We click on it. We check the volume is moving, high flow of numbers. We look for the green bar, and is this indicator turning north? That's when you want to make your decision to get in or not. Also, if you are a new trader, I highly suggest you trade on paper. Watch these live streams over and over and over until you finally get it. But trade on paper as you are learning. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. Once you are profitable on paper, change over to real money, but trade small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. If you continue to be profitable with real money, the only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I am not a financial advisor, so make sure that you reach out to the proper authorities before you start trading or take any of my suggestions or use any of my indicators. I build indicators and teach you how to use them, and if you learn these indicators and what to look out for, you learn how to trade. So make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you use any of this information. You could lose some or all of your money. Also, in your active trader, make sure that your TIF is showing EXT for extended hours so you can get a trade in. And thank you all for joining me this morning. And YouTubers, I got you back up. We were knocked out by a Windows update. It would not let me connect to YouTube, and I couldn't figure it out in time to start the session. So my apology for that, but we're back. We have about a minute and a half to go before the market opens. Remember, this is Friday. Lots of people go back to cash on Fridays. Might have a bunch of selling late in the session, so be aware of that. Yeah, we were watching Bond when it took off like that. I hate to see that, especially for new traders. They could have got trapped big time, lost everything they had, and gave up. Still say we need an option in ThinkorSwim for U.S. stocks only. I think it would help the beginning trader tremendously. About 30 seconds to go. I haven't really seen anything normal moving up. Hopefully we'll get a play in this morning or two. We did have a couple of good plays yesterday. All right, a couple seconds to go here. Let's see what happens, watching for volume spikes. Not seeing anything at the moment. VRM moving just a little. Priced at 80 cents, under $1. I'm not seeing the volume that we want to trade. Angelo, have you looked up to see if you can? If you can use ThinkorSwim to trade, you should be able to trade PreMarket. Don't want to mess with that one. That one was a good one, but a disaster at the same time. Waiting for volume spikes to occur. This is what we do each morning and all day long, for that matter. If you are unfamiliar with what I do, I am a coder and I have figured out how to find volume spikes, buyers and sellers, trend direction, to help everybody try to learn the stock market if you are new to it. Takes a lot of the work out of it. Just follow indicators. I look for buyers and sellers. Where are they buying? And we go join the party. Right now, we just want some spikes to start occurring. We want these numbers moving. Not slowly. We want them really cranking. That tells me the buyers are on board or the sellers. Looks like a very slow start for this Friday morning, which is pretty common, really. On occasion, we do have a good Friday. We'll see how this one goes. It's not looking good at the moment. Little bit of activity on MRM. Not seeing the volume really coming in strong yet. We are getting a green bar above the yellow average volume line. This is the percentage of buyers in this one candle. Picking up a little. Getting a little bit of movement here. Let's see if it continues. We're watching these green bars. We want them to stay green and above this yellow line, so it'll continually push up. This yellow line is the point of control. This is where most of the volume has been traded in this stock over the last several hours. So this may be a resistance level. Got some profit takers going on, pulling the stock price back down. It didn't move fast enough for them. Not giving up on it yet. We still have buyers coming in. Some of them will be finding it a little later than we do. Need this green bar to keep growing for a price breakout. See a little bit of red down here on this next bar. That is profit takers. Good job, Terry. That was a nice, easy trade if you got into it early enough. Selling off a little bit now. Bars are short and below the yellow average volume line. OG, you need to look closely at this chart. It's had a big sell-off. We may just be creating a lower high here and back down. And then again, you could be right. If you're playing these two moving averages, they are still green. But don't get deceived. If this is a lower high, we may pull down lower. And don't let me talk you out of your trade if you see something different. Well, hoping don't get it done, OG. Hoping and wishing doesn't work. If this was a higher high, in other words, higher than this one, I would say, yeah, you're probably making a good choice. Always make sure you're zoomed out far enough to where you can catch these past highs and lows, at least one or two of them. Continuing to watch for volume spikes as we wait to see what this is going to do. I don't think there's much more there. You are welcome, OG. Good morning, CompuCare. Thank you for joining us. All right, we're getting a little spike here, a few buyers coming in. Good morning to everyone just joining us. Watching for volume spikes anywhere in these 5 scans. None over here yet. This magic scan is going to track the stocks that have moved over the last 30 minutes. They will stay listed here. OG, you did get your spike up to the yellow line. It was very quick, though. Good job, Greg B. Good job, OG. There she goes. Rain, I can't do it through a YouTube stream, so if you can go to announcements and scroll way up, there's a picture of my settings. Pretty quiet so far in the market. Fumigu, are you talking about the buy and sell? The B and S? Ah, okay. That one's been popular for a long time. Just that I didn't have a cloud in between it. Fumigu, have you ever seen that anxiety video that I put out? Go to the YouTube, hit the live tab, and look for that anxiety video. It talks about these two indicators. The one with the cloud. That's one video you really don't want to miss. Thank you, CompuCare. This one's not available to anyone yet. It's going to come out when the website launches. And I keep getting delays on the website. I'm trying to get that streaming server. I'm purchasing my own streaming server. And right now we're going through a chip shortage and we're going through the tariff deal. And they're telling me 4 to 6 weeks on delivery of those processors. They are really powerful processors, and I really need them so I don't have to spend a lot of money and then spend a lot of money next month to upgrade it. I'm going all out the first time around, but I have to wait on those processors. I have no choice. It's past my control now. Terry, anything that's moving fast, if I see these numbers really kicking and raising and a lot of activity, not just occasionally spiking, that gets my attention. It's not that they just change occasionally. It's you really want to see this number really moving. And this one's moving very slowly. That's why I didn't click on it. Volume is low. It's paused right now. We have to have a good attack. We want these volume numbers really flying. This is actually the volume in this one candle. And we want to see it really moving, that they're really in here buying it, pushing it up hard. And we don't have that kind of volume going on currently. You can make some money on these low numbers, but getting out, if you buy a large lot size, like 1,000 shares, getting out on 1,000 shares with this low of volume is going to be very difficult. You have to wait for somebody to buy what you're trying to sell. You may get partial sales, and you got to try to figure out how many shares you have left, readjust your numbers, try to sell the rest. So I don't suggest trading anything that you don't have a lot of volume taking place in the current candle. Man, it's like the market is asleep. Maybe we should be also. Rashad, it's for premium members only, but it is on Discord as a premium member. If you're interested in joining our Discord over in YouTube, above the chat, you'll see a white and yellow banner at the top. Sign up to our Discord for free, but then upgrade to our premium membership, and you get over 60 plus scans, over 30 of my custom indicators. There are 2 indicators that are not available as a premium member. They are separate purchases, and that would be this indicator and another one that I have not shown on here yet. It is called the Master Scalper. I do use it occasionally. It's a very good indicator. So there's 2 indicators that do not come with the premium membership, and they are a separate purchase. Plus, you get me 4 to 5 hours a day. You get Milo doing his training for members a couple times a week sometimes. Every member in this organization, if they know the answers, they will help you. It's not that you have to wait around. We are a team effort here, and being a team effort makes the whole system work. See some movement here. What's going on? Watching the volume, it's no good. It's been creeping up occasionally, pulling back, creeping up a little more, probably pull back again. Not a real active trade here. Volume's kind of frozen. Thank you, Aaron, for your kind compliment over on YouTube. Well, enjoy your coffee while it's still warm because I don't see anything moving. You can see some buyers trying to come into this stock. Well, it disappeared now. I was going to show you that the numbers were moving on the percentage of buyers, but the volume is so low, we don't have a trade. Well, nothing moving. I'm going to check my Bitcoin for a minute. Not looking too good for Bitcoin still. Did sell a bunch of it over the last couple of weeks. That would be correct, Ghost Win. Just think of it as a big party with this company, and everybody's in here partying. A lot of activity going on. The price is going up. You want to be able to slip in there and slip out unnoticed. Simple. We trade on one side of the fence and they trade on the other. The only problem is with us is we don't have insider information like they do. So when you hear so and so bought this and they're very good at it, they probably been in it for a while. They got in way when they were told. Very quiet morning. I think we're getting closer to that day though when the market starts rallying. I don't know an exact date or nothing like that, but just in the near future is how I'm going to say it. We can get some good news out of the government. We may turn things around, bring the buyers back into the market because they now realize they can make a few bucks. Hopefully turn this thing around soon. A lot of people sitting on their hands, except for us. We're still pulling profits almost every morning. Goat, if you have any specific questions, send me a direct message in Discord. I can't do that in the live session here. Patiently waiting. That's what we're doing. Patience very important in the stock market. TK for pre-market, the volume should be about 50,000. You got to keep it really low. Well, I knew it was going to be slow this morning. I did not know it was going to be stopped because it's doing nothing. Fumagoo, let's hope so. I hope we're in it before they all start jumping on it. Yeah, I'm looking at the sign on the wall. PLTR trending up slowly on a 15-minute chart. Not looking so good on the 1 minute. Real slow volume. Mr. P, we'll wait for you to get back with that to-go order. Well, well, well. Very slow this morning. Well, YouTubers, I tried to get you something in here, but I don't move the market. I just explain the market. Nothing moved for us to this free hour of trading the pre-market session. I appreciate each and every one of you who joined me this morning for this session. Unfortunately, we didn't get a play in. But you know how it is. If you come here every day, we do get some great winners. I highly suggest you join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for at least the free hour on YouTube. If you like what you see here, hit the like button for me. Make YouTube buy my coffee. If you're interested in joining us, there's a label at the top of the chat, white and yellow. Click that, join our Discord. Come on over and join a bunch of great traders. We all help each other. We're all looking for stock picks at the same time. It's not just me. We'd love to have you on board. But anyway, have a very blessed weekend. I did my best, but nothing's moving. So I'll see everybody on Monday. God bless.